What's up, guys? So bringing you that daily Naruto Online videos. I'm gonna be pretty much focusing on Naruto Online, so it does mean more work for me because I have to wake up super early, do a Naruto Online video every morning, schedule it out for the afternoon. While if I want to do another game, I'm pretty much have to do a double upload because just since I'm really enjoying Naruto Online and so is everybody else, I don't want to stop doing Naruto Online. But doing a double upload is gonna be some annoying stuff once in a while. At least when I have time. When I don't have time, it's gonna be annoying. When I have time, I don't mind doing it. So I'll be seeing what happens. Really trying to get this video out, and I don't know. I'm gonna be really sketched for time because I only have a few hours, like 2 hours before I leave. This has to render out, but from all the shops, I'm pretty much trying to get all the Akatsuki members. So I'm trying to get Kisame. I'm trying to get Hidan. Trying to get Toby, and I just started going for Kakuzu because why not? I want to get all the Akatsuki members later on, and this way you can have more like variety when it comes to survival trial. Because survival trial is pretty much a place where you don't have to use your main, you can use a full team, and people like the Akatsuki. I want to try to use eventually the sound ninjas, that pretty much like what are they called? Like Sakon and all those, pretty much to use them all together as a team and see how they work out. But I just have to pretty much level them up, awaken them up, cultivate them. The cultivation part is not that much of a problem. Funny thing is though, I'm really running low on the XP food, and that's why I'm grateful for the cat that gives the food. But the problem is I really want coins as well because I need to do group donations. I need to do strengthens. There's just a lot of stuff to do. There really is. And yesterday I was actually thinking of getting the Gakido fragments just in case there's another way to get his fragments in the future whenever I know China gets the paints for free because they're in the shops and you can redeem them as far as points go, but they still take a very long time to get because they're so expensive. And China is pretty much a year and a half into the game, so there's a lot of ninjas better than the paints anyway. That's the reason why they're kind of giving them away. But I'm over here struggling. I want to get a Tendo paint, but at the same time, it's kind of ridiculous because when I seen the most overpowered combo a few days ago, it was a 16-hit combo with Tendo paint and Chio and Jigo Kudo paint. Then yesterday, someone linked me a video seeing a 19-hit combo with Tendo paint, and I'm just like, or not a hit combo, but a 19 combo with Tendo paint. I'm just like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't even think people would survive the 16, but then when you have the 19, I'm just like, oh my god, that is just overkill. So Tendo paint is one of like the favorite characters in Naruto that everyone enjoys. I must say that the Pain versus Naruto's, pretty much the whole Pain arc has to be my favorite arc in the entire Naruto series because I remember when Jiraiya died and everybody. And oh man, that shit was just so messed up. Especially Jiraiya's death. I was so pissed that they did not reanimate him. Like, I really wish that he was brought back to life, but I don't know, man. They just had to let him die right there and then. But the whole Pain arc, man, it was just crazy. There was so much going on, especially when you had Naruto come in with the Sage mode and everything. Oh man, when he took out all the Pains and then had to fight the main Pain, the Tendo one. Holy shit, that was ridiculous. So I'll never forget that. I'll never forget watching that. That's pretty much the only reason why I want to get Tendo Pain, because of how epic that fight was with him against Naruto. But there's been some major changes on my server. You guys just saw me fight Kapow earlier. He's basically the strongest Earth now. He took over Brawler. He's now second in Arena. He also did as many pulls as me, so I'm guessing he also puts like serious money into the game. He shouldn't be too far off from me. He's getting strong. He's doing a lot of pulls. He did a lot of pulls on the Seal Treasure, so he has a lot of Akatsuki members as well. But he just uses the same team as Brawler. Then you have Pride, who is the rank 3. He's pretty much the leader of Konoha. And that guild is just way too strong. So many people in the top 10 are there. And I just realized that group members have to be in the group for at least a week before they can do Great Ninja War. So there goes my idea of trying, to win Great Ninja War this week, because I still have to wait 7 days for all the new members to join. And I assume they'll all be eligible by next Wednesday because most of them joined during the weekend, so we should be fine when it comes to that. But man, we have to skip another Great Ninja War. I don't think we're gonna be able to win it actually, just with the people that we can have, because we do manage to get sometimes like only 10, 12 people to do it, and you know, we really need the numbers. If anything, that's what we really need. We need to get the numbers, and it's just pretty much tough to do it that way. Plus, you know, everyone over there has over like 10k, 11k BP. Our guild doesn't have too many people with 10k at the moment, so it's pretty much like we're pretty much getting outnumbered and outmatched. But since we merged with Flying Raijin, the group is really strong. We are right behind them as far as BP in the entire group. And, you know, I mean, we just gotta make the best of it. So hopefully we can actually start winning Great Ninja War again. I'm still surprised how we beat it the first week, because we actually beat Konoha the first week of Great Ninja War on the server. Although I assume that it was just pretty much because they either lacked the members or they didn't have everybody, you know, that strong pretty much. It wasn't that big of a guild when it first started. But I remember when I made my Soul Society group, I think there was already only 2 groups before me. So I just decided to make the group. Didn't want to wait, and you know, it's heading in the right direction. Everyone pretty much donates. Everyone tries to stay active. But I was gonna suggest to you guys to pretty much interact more with you guys. I was thinking, what if you guys picked my survival trial team for the next day? So if you guys want to pick a survival trial for the next day, I don't know. As far as all my ninjas go, I would have to probably give screenshots. So I'll probably make a comment down below, and I'll just give you the screenshots of all the ninjas I have, you know, and the pets, and you guys can pretty much make a combo. And well, I mean, if it's gonna involve the main, then you need the pets. But if you don't want the main, then all I need to do is just show you all the ninjas, and you know, maybe I can start changing the survival trial up every day, see how far I can get. Cause you know, the pains are fun, but you know, they just like wash through everything out. So I just decided, you know, might as well change it up once in a while. So starting tomorrow, if you guys submit anything, I'll try to check it out, find the most interesting one. Otherwise, I'll just, I don't know, go for something else, I guess. But afterwards, you're gonna be seeing me try to do ninja exam, and I just got completely washed. Now I don't know, I had some lucky ass shit happen to me today. Like, I had some extremely lucky ass shit happen to me today. Now, as far as Ninja Exam 80 though, I got completely destroyed. Couldn't do it. Had suggested teams, pretty much 2 different teams. I don't have a Toby though to try out the other team. That's why I need to try to get Toby as soon as possible, or just pretty much get stronger, because I think even with the team I would probably just still get demolished. My Hinata is like a fucking paper compared to to what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to be like a tanky ninja, you know, she's supposed to be defensive and all, but she was just like paper, man. She got completely destroyed by the Sasuke and Suigetsu, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Just pretty much getting stronger is gonna be the goal now, and I'm gonna take a break with summons. There's really no point to do any more summons, and unless like the level cap comes and I hit 60, then I'll go for Sage Naruto. I might do another 400 for the Sage Naruto treasures, just because, you know, I wouldn't mind getting that Orochimaru, and I think Sasori is a super rare. So I haven't seen too many teams with that Sasori, the Thousand Puppets one, but man, he seems overpowered. The fact that his mystery makes like 8 puppets, and then every time the puppet, or if there's a puppet up and he's about to die, he basically resurrects. So that's pretty damn interesting to me. There's just a lot of stuff that I want to get from that Sage banner, but then I still need to get Sage Jiraiya, even if I do go for Sage Naruto. So I'm pretty much stuck in a dilemma. I don't want to do 800 scrolls, you know, go for a Tendo Pain, and then go for what is it, Sasori, or whoever the super rares are on the 70 banner, because that would just be overkill. If I did all that within like a few weeks of each other, I need to take a break. Don't want to be freaking going into this. Plus, there's also like the Brave Soul stuff that's happening in the 2 days from now, where they're gonna have Jishiro, Toshiro, and Shinsui. And I'm gonna pretty much try to pull for those. So you'll be seeing a Brave Soul video, I think, in like 2-3 days. Hopefully it doesn't take too many multis to get all 3, but you know, I'm really gonna try for it. I heard there's a rumor that there might be a double 5-star chance of getting them actually. So if there is a double chance, that's pretty good. But you know, I really don't fall for those double chances, because there's always a double chance, and double 0 times fucking 0 times 2 is still 0, so it's gonna be really hard to pull them. But Japan is getting Mugetsu, the Ultima Aizen, and they're getting the Baragon. So that's what I'm gonna be waiting for. Global is still 2 weeks away. They have the Zanpakuto Arc Part 2 that we still need, and pretty much after Shinsui, Jishiro, Tashiro, we're gonna have the Zanpakuto Rebellion Part 2 with Zabimaru. I don't know who else is on it. As far as I know, it's like Zabimaru and Hironomaru, and I doubt it's Sogyo. I don't know who it is. There's a third one, and then after that, we're gonna have Mugetsu, Aizen, as well as Baragon. So I'm really looking forward to that one. For the Mugetsu banner, I'm gonna go hard. I'm making sure that I get a Mugetsu, the Ultima Aizen, and the Baragon. So I need to get those 3, as well as the next 3 that are coming to Global, so it's gonna be fun. So I assume in about 2-3 days time, you guys are gonna see a Brave Soul video of me trying to go for them. And I mean, there's that. So I'm pretty much pressed for time right now. That's why I had to keep the video kind of short today, because, you know, it's still going to take a while to render. And I'm pretty much going to be leaving soon anyway. So the good thing is today is a shorter class for college. So I can come home and work on some other stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do for other games as well. And, you know, just don't have the time for that anymore. But, you know, the practice treasure room, I wanted to get that stamina potion, man. I really wanted to get it, but, you know, no luck today. Got myself awakening materials, and this is basically where I was just like, damn, what do I do? Because the bounties aren't coming. I didn't want to do arenas, so I was lacking a couple Sasuke fragments. I decided to do the hard instance and, you know, get the last like 6 fragments I needed. I upgraded him to restart, and, you know, he's pretty much a beast for lightning mains. So the good thing is later on we're gonna be able to change our mains. I might just, you know, change my main once in a while, or like every few weeks, maybe every month I'll change my main. And, you know, just to have a lot of variety. That's what I like about this game, that you can always have variety. It's not like all the other browser games I play where you stick with one main character, you stick with one team. Here you can have anything work. You can use a whole team 7 until like the level 80s, man. Like, because they're all still very good. It's all about what you do for your ninjas. As long as they have the combos, as long as they have the abilities, they can still work. So basically, one team that he suggested me was Konkuro. I used the Great Ninja War Konkuro because I didn't want to waste materials on the regular Konkuro leveling him up. Turns out it didn't work out at all. So I had to pretty much, you know, get the regular Konkuro up and try him. As well as I had to use the Shark Pet for the combos, I believe. So I had to put the Shark Pet up. But I was just checking to see if I had, you know, the gold version of Shark Pet, and I don't think I do. I'm not sure which one it is actually. But, you know, I was like, whatever. So, thanks to my friend Skip. You know, he helped me out in the past, so I figured, you know, he's going to try to help me out do the ninja exam. But I'm just way too weak. So, sorry to disappoint, man, but I'm just way too weak. So, I tried his team out, and I had no idea what I was doing, honestly. He just said, put up Hinata's skill, and then, like, put Sasuke to sleep or some shit. So, that's why I kept trying. But then, you know, I just noticed my Hinata drop. She just got melted. And I was like, what the fuck was happening? Then by the time I tried to do my mystery, Sasori died. So like there was no point. And then, you know, when I did the mystery, Sasori got brought back to life. Then they got smoked again. So I got destroyed the first time. I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's try the second time. Let's see if it works out better. Nope, still get destroyed. So, yeah, I mean, Ninja Exam 80 is just ridiculous. Especially since Sasuke alone has 15,000 HP, while everybody else has 7,000. So it's kind of rough, especially when you have to survive that Sasuke. And, I mean, I did waste, like, materials, like XP scrolls, cultivations, trying to get this team to work. And then I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll do the exact formation he said. So I put regular Konkuro because the Sasori is never going to stay alive. Figured, you know, might as well just use this one. And I'm really running low on XP foods, but I have all those barbecue steaks still there. But it's just, oh man, it's just too hard. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll wait until I'm like 18k battle power, or, you know, maybe even 16k, something. As long as I'm higher battle power, then I'll go ahead and try for Ninja Exam 80, because then at least I get a guaranteed Kage scroll. But the funniest thing happened is that I'm over here like trying to get this to work. I even tried more attempts, but I didn't bother recording them. I decided to reset and sweep. Now when I swept, I was like, what the fuck? I got 1, 2, 3 Kage scrolls, even though it's like a very low chance to get. And the funny thing is, I didn't get any Kage scrolls until since the day I pulled Hashirama. So it's been probably almost a week since I pulled him, and literally a week since I pulled Hashirama. That was basically the only Kage scroll I got, was from that day. Then today I come and sweep and I got 3. So I was like, wow, like so there goes for like trying to get level 80 to get those guaranteed Kage scrolls. I mean, I got pretty lucky, so that's good. It lets me upgrade my gear in the future. I still need 58 just to get a lot of the things I said. A lot of people have been telling me get the ninjutsu upgraded, and you know the problem is that I can't get that book. It's gonna be from a level 58 instance, and I tried checking Black Market Shop if they had it. They didn't have it, so you know I decided to upgrade the mask for Hashirama, give him more life. And you know overall the whole team is doing good. Eventually I want to upgrade everything though. But now that I have 3 Kage scrolls, I don't really have to worry about which do I prioritize. I can pretty much upgrade a lot of things at once. But I still assume it's gonna be at least like 3 days before I hit 58. And when I upgraded, man, those freaking red jades, like they look so nice, honestly. I was looking at them, I was like, damn, those red materials. Can't wait till I can start getting those, because honestly the design on them is just beautiful. I like the way it came out, and I had some coins, so you know I did my donation to the group in the morning. I decided to just go ahead and pretty much strengthen some stuff, get it all up. I'm trying to get it as high, or pretty much as close to my main level as I can. And you know, there was another bounty refresh and I didn't get anything. So, yesterday someone suggested on my summoning video to do another 10 scrolls and I'll get a rare. So I was like, you know, there's one in the like the gift pack, so I'll buy it and it only costs 10. Now, funny enough, that person is 100% right because I did a multi-pull and I managed to get the 8-span bird. So that was some pretty clutch stuff going on. Not sure how good that bird is, but you know, just in case I ever do a team that needs it, I'm gonna have it. So thank you for suggesting me to do another 10 multi, because we did get a rare because of that. So all in all, it felt like a pretty lucky day on Naruto Online. I had a pretty shitty day yesterday, and just so much stuff going on in my life right now, and a pretty terrible day outside of it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys are gonna be seeing another, or not a Naruto Online, but an Unlimited Ninja video later. It's gonna be me clearing the Forbidden Jutsu for those of you who know what that is. Otherwise, it's just like pretty much PvE progress for Unlimited Ninja. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be bringing you another Naruto Online video tomorrow. Gonna have an extremely busy day, but I'll have a lot more time in the morning to get something out. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And right before I forget, there's also people that are asking me, oh, like what kind of Chinese Naruto Online YouTubers you watch. So I'm gonna pretty much link them all in the comments. Pretty much the ones I watch. I think there's like 4 of them that I look out, and they all have amazing videos. You can see all these new developed teams in China, so I really enjoy watching their gameplay. There's just so much stuff that China has that I wish we had already. And, you know, I can't wait for that, but, you know, gotta be patient. We still have pretty much a whole year of updates to look forward to. And who knows how long this is gonna happen. But I hope that more, you know, animes have these kind of browser games in the future where they're fully licensed. Just because it's pretty much a lot better. You know, you can have every single character from Naruto in this game. So imagine if Bleach did one. If Bleach did a official licensed game, I would go nuts over it. I would go extremely nuts over that. But yeah, guys, so look in the description below for the comments. I'm gonna post their YouTube channels as well as the survival trials suggestions. You know, just I'll screenshot my ninjas and you guys can just pretty much have what you work with. I'll screenshot my pets as well in case you want me to use my main team. Anything cool. I should be getting heat on in a few days, but I have to end it now. You know, I'm already a minute over that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.